RAPT Media, we are here. Very special episode. We got special guest, ASVPSHOOTER in the house. Jesse, the A&R is here.
Absolutely.
Mother God is here.
Some real smooth music.
You can talk. We can talk. It can happen.
We can talk. Oh,
I like
your talk. Is this your talk music?
It's a smooth outro, man. You know, that's what you got to do with these joints.
Right.
Let them play. Let people enjoy it.
Vibes is just right.
Strains. That strains.
Strains. Shout out Strains.
Ben got me joking. It is not COVID.
100% certified not COVID.
It's certified not COVID. It is certified dank strains. Shout out strains.
Shout out Strains, man.
Shout out ASVPSHOOTER.
Shout out everybody for tuning in.
Thank you for having me, for real, for real.
So I was saying earlier, we were talking about your fame because you have like 75,000 followers on Instagram.
Yep.
Did you always have that, man? Like, was there a period where you just jumped from like A to B, or was there like a steady build?
It's a steady build and whatnot. And what helped me the most was when Drake reposted one of my photo, and then from there I just gained I was at 35K, and then after that I jumped all the way to 60K.
Oh wow, it's almost double.
Yeah, and that was only for like an hour and whatnot. And it was like one of my rooftop photos,
Okay, yeah.
and it was towards. Caption was like towards him and his the time when the More Life album, because you know how he delayed it back and back.
Yep,
And
yep,
then-
yep, yep.
And my caption was like, "Yo, big bro, wish you all the best for the new year and whatnot,
Mm.
and hoping to hopefully hear the new album soon, and for More Life." And that was it. And that's where I tagged him, and then he commented. He's like, "I missed that place, and I'll be back." Because I believe at the time he was living in LA, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
And because his house wasn't built yet. And yeah, it was from there, it just made me push more harder to do better things. Like, it was just like a motivation to me.
So, how deep are you in the going up to the buildings and breaking in and looking down that whole scene?
Honestly, man, I was so deep into it. I was so dedicated to myself for doing all that stuff. Not even when I was younger, I know I was like climbing stuff, but I didn't go beyond like this and become a photographer like that. It was just like, it was like more, because since I was a gamer too, I'm going to shout out like Assassin's Creed.
Shout out Assassin's Creed, man.
Yo,
Beautiful
man.
game.
Beautiful game. Climbing series, all that. I'm like, that's what I felt like every time I climb.
Probably gonna play that tonight.
Yo, dead ass. Yeah.
And a great soundtrack as well, if you ever notice. It's very, very cinematic.
Yup, absolutely. But yeah, like, just being up there, like, it's, I don't think about anything. I'm just like, I feel like I'm super free. I don't have to worry about anything. I feel like I have wings, but I'm climbing. Spider monkey or something.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Do you like Spider-Man? Not the guy, but the hero.
No, I don't like Spider-Man. I'm a Venom guy the whole time.
Oh.
Venom is like one of my favorites.
The villain.
Yes, sir.
The anti. Tell us about the anti-movement.
Yo, man, it's like,
Hashtag anti. What's up with that?
hashtag anti. It's there's people out here with dark faces and whatnot like that. I'm like I feel like I'm a dark-minded person, but in the same time, I'm positive in a way that I could push myself to not look back in the past and just keep moving forward. So that's why anti is always the thing for me. And then one of my best brother, he has a brand as well, anti.toronto. And from there he told me like you team up with him and we're gonna build it. We just started like last year, January.
Nice.
I believe so. Yeah. And then we're just gonna keep pushing and whatnot.
Fire.
It'll be more exciting stuff coming up.
Is it just clothing or is there more?
There's gonna be more. It's just clothing, and there's gonna be more. And we're like the plan is like to have our own studio vibes, this and that,
Hmm.
and then give back to film photographers, filmers, and give them back, and then let them have the chance to shoot in our studio and like that. Give back to the community, especially people that look up to me, like younger photographers that want to have like lessons from me and whatnot. And I'm like, I always give them feedbacks.
That's amazing because it sounds like an operation that goes beyond the needs of the few, you know, and
Yeah.
addressing the needs of the many, you know, in our community.
Yeah. Yeah, since like coming from like a younger state, being from places to places, you know, I see a lot of kids out there like they want to chase something, but they're doing it in the wrong way. So like they always have to have a good guidance. And that's what I feel like for photography when little kids all over the world reach out to me, ask me what my setup is or what do you edit with, this and that. Like I'm happy to help. Like I even way back like maybe 4 years ago, I used to do Skype lessons.
Wow.
So I used to share my screen and edit on the spot, and
How's the response to that?
oh, it was good. Like all the kids like what I do and whatnot. The tutorials of me editing how I did before and after.
Right.
And yeah.
Use Photoshop, After Effects.
I was mainly using Lightroom, and then I believe Photoshop. I just started using about 2 years ago. That's when I started making collages and stuff like that for like artists and stuff. And I'm like, I used to do it back in high school, but I forgot about it, how to do it. So when I re-downloaded it, I had to learn again. It's just a lot different than back then. Old school stuff, you know?
How is it old school?
Like the features and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot different than back then when I was using it. Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like Anti will be, you know, going back to that a little bit, will be more like a lifestyle brand.
Yeah, lifestyle. Yeah, lifestyle brand
And like, and so where do you see? Because you say you want to give back to the community of photographers. So, do you feel like you have, like, do you feel obligated in a way, like you have to show the way to a lot of people because of how much they look up to you?
yeah, I'm always up for anything, especially when the young folks.
Right.
I'm always I just like I'm a guy that like to help a lot. Like even though
So who's what second camera cut out?
I appreciate what you're doing, man. It's you know, because it's shockingly easy to be completely lost.
yeah.
And to have talent, to have resources, and still not know what to do.
Right.
Yeah, right.
So you want to build, and I think that comes up a lot on the show, is the lack of infrastructure in the game and locally, you know, even and especially for Toronto having the number one, you know, the number one basketball team.
The number one basketball team in the world? You mean the Toronto champion, the world champion Toronto Raptors?
Well, absolutely. You know, shout out the anniversary yesterday.
Shout out the guys.
Yesterday, shout out the guys is not a gang.
Not a gag.
But
Never that.
yesterday was actually 1 year, you know,
Yeah.
since they won 1 year yesterday, and I fucking miss those times, eh?
Do you remember those times, ASAP Shooter?
Yeah.
What were
I
you doing?
watched it-
So thing. I cut him off.
No,
I'm
go
the
ahead.
worst. What were you doing those times? Yeah, like, you remember those times? What were you doing last year at this time?
Oh man, I was just watching it through the TV. I couldn't go downtown because I'm always working, and like, if I go downtown now, and it'll be just like, I'll just stay downtown. I won't even go home.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
How does it affect you being a creative person like yourself and having to work a job, you know, like, because the reality is you have to have income, and, you know, people have to work jobs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So how does it feel being ASAP Shooter downtown, you know, last summer at these times, and knowing you can't even really immerse yourself?
Um, as a photographer and a person that works, it's not bad. Um, I'll just at the moment like photography isn't like picking up right now or for a couple of months for me. So I'll be like,
So COVID has affected you negatively.
oh yeah, also that as well. So I had to like find like a 9 to 5 job and whatnot just to pay for like the income, rent, and all that stuff. And then so especially when I wanted to buy some new camera gear, and which I
Right.
did. So I'm
Right.
blessed for that.
So you're
Mm.
just waiting.
Yeah.
You were saying before the interview, you still pull out the camera and just like shine her up and,
Oh.
and talk to her pretty and make
Yes,
sure she's still
sir.
good.
Yeah, Julie has to stay pretty. You
You know what I'm saying? So then you get, when did your Vice, your big article come out? Because that's a very notable article from a very prestigious site. You know, so how did
Yeah.
that come about, and how did you see that affect your career?
So the Vice interview, I believe it came out in 2017 of September.
Right.
And the way they reached out is I got a DM from Vice, and then they said, "Hey, we're looking to do an interview with you if you're willing to. We want a story of like an urban explore yourself." And I was shocked when I opened it. I'm like, "Damn, for
The
real?"
email.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm like, is this a troll? Like, you know? But
Yeah,
when I
man.
searched it up, like, I never really knew what Vice was. I was never into that, like watching that or seeing it before. But when I read it and whatnot, I'm like, oh damn, okay, I'm 100% down. So they did an interview with me, about rooftopping in the city and whatnot.
It was well done.
Yeah, it was.
Do you see a future in you continuing to do that art form, or are you transitioning to something else?
Um, I still see a future, but not in Toronto. I would definitely like
Why not?
because I've already hit like all the tops in Toronto. I want to travel somewhere else and see different sceneries.
What are your top 3 cities you want to go?
Dubai,
Mm.
Tokyo, and Shanghai,
Wow.
because they're all like 100 floors up, you know. And
Big
like
metropolises.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like sometimes like when you climb buildings and stuff,
Right.
there's no elevators involved. It's all stairs work.
Right,
It's
right,
all
right.
cardio work, especially when you do construction buildings.
So mans are walking up.
Yep.
Do you think that's where it was birthed, to just carry a fucking a parachute and base jump from the top? Like,
Aw,
mans aren't trying to
man.
walk down. Mans are trying to dip us.
I would definitely do it, but you know the city's too small to do a base jump on.
Right.
Except you climb if you climb the CN Tower, then no problem. But
Right.
other buildings, nah.
So bring us in. So bring us in one day. You have this picture. It's the times. You post it shouting out the boy. And bring us into those times. Wait, don't bring us into those times because that shit. Let's go again. So bring us into it. You know, you have this, you obviously felt inspired. So you posted, your artwork is incredible and next level. So you posted the picture and shout out the boy, and bring us into what happened.
You said your fans doubled on
Ye-
Instagram.
Yeah.
And I'm just going over this because we started it so quick in the live. Now we have more people in there. And shit.
Yeah, it just doubled up and whatnot, and then I had more people reaching out, this and that, and then my phone started blowing up like with texts and calls. That whole it was 10 o'clock at night, and I was like ready to go to bed
Mm.
because I had work the next day.
And people like Drake reposted your shit.
Yeah, I was.
How did you find out? Like,
freaking
you posted on the gram.
Yeah, he posted on the gram.
No, you
but-
posted
Oh
on
yeah,
the gram.
I posted on the gram.
Then, like everyone does, you shut your phone
Yeah.
off like it's another thing.
Yeah,
Like, whatever.
And then I didn't realize it because I had turned off my what's this called, my Instagram right away, and then And then I got a phone call from one of my boys, and it's like, "Yo, Drake reposted you, this and that." And then after that, everybody started calling me, texting me
like crazy.
like crazy. And I only had my battery was at 2% at that night.
So your phone died quick, us.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have a charger.
I was at home. It's just like I was in the living room.
Right.
Yeah, so I just kept going crazy, and I was like going downstairs in my living room. I'm like to my dad. I'm like, "Yo, Drake just reposted me," and my sister, and then my mom.
Like, yo, give me the charger, fam.
for real.
Like, I'm at 2%. My phone's
Yeah, and I
going
just
nuts.
tried to keep refreshing it and just kept going crazy and crazy.
So you said within an hour you gained like 30K followers.
Yeah.
How much did your price go up after that?
Oh, bruh. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad.
ASAP's a humble dude.
Yeah.
ASAP's a mad humble dude. But what makes his, he won't just work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did your clientele change, or did you like? What was the change in terms of your work schedule after that?
No, it was still decent. Whatnot. I'll mostly get my like business people, like financial district people, the clients like take headshots and whatnot.
Right.
And then from there, I just moved on to like shooting concerts. And then next thing you know, I started working with like a lot of artists, took pictures for them.
so you think, so after that, so he showed, was it a main page post that he put up, or was it like a story repost?
No, it was a main actual post, feed
And,
post.
and he's like at ASAP Shooter?
yeah, and
And
so at ASAP Shooter on the caption, and it said 6.
So you're
Number 6.
so you're ASAP Shooter. You're sitting there, like you said. You go downstairs, give me the charger with the end. Is like, what's that feeling? Like, explain it for the people out there.
Honestly, I had no words to it. I was just going crazy.
And he hits you with the follow. So you're like,
Actually, he followed me before that post.
no way.
How much before?
So this was December. I believe it was October-ish, the beginning of October. That's when he followed me. And the way I found out about that follow, that follow is one of my buddies from Twitter messaged me, and he's like, "Yo, did you know Drake's following you?" And at the time, I was at AMC at the food court eating solo because I just finished a shoot and I was eating solo. I'm like, "Bro, don't be joking with me. I'm eating alone right now."
Yeah, like,
And then I looked at the IG at the time. Instagram changed, and that you could see who's following you on their page, on their feed, right? So I typed in my name, and I'm just like, bro, I was like out of my mind. I didn't even finish my food.
no,
You're
like, what the?
I'm like, I'm going home now. Like, I don't want to go home
Wow.
and get these photos done and give it to the client right away.
So now that he follows you, did you ever reach out and say like, "Yo, like, I want to do some photography with you"?
He actually reached out to me.
Right.
But it couldn't happen because he flew back to LA.
Okay.
So he messaged me on around May 2017.
Right.
And he DM'd me saying, you willing to do a shoot next week? And I told him I'm absolutely down. I'll even take book off days. And then after that, he didn't message me back. He just seen my message. But I think when I found out he flew back to LA.
Right.
Yeah. So have you reached out since?
I haven't talked to him recently, but when OVO Fest 2017, that's when I reached out to him again.
Right.
And then 5 seconds, he replied back. He's like, "Yeah, I got you." Then that was the time when I shot OVO Fest 2017 because of him.
Right, and that was a big shoot.
Nice little placement.
Yeah, that was a big one when he brought everybody up.
Yeah, that was a big show.
Very legendary OVO Fest.
Absolutely.
Where's all the money in photography?
The money?
Where's the big money?
Honestly, like photography is okay, but I think all the videos are more money. Yeah.
In videography.
Yeah.
Do you do videography?
Nah, not right now. I wish, but I'm still learning. Start with the basics for sure, and then buy little small gadgets here for the
But your real love is in photography, you feel.
Yeah, I just have that eye. I have a third eye that I could see. Like,
And your editing is
Yeah.
like off the charts too.
yeah, it's here and there.
It's here and there.
Yeah.
He's too humble. Man's too humble. So move forward to like the concert shoots, because that's where I met you, behind the scenes kind of thing. So how did you get involved in that, and why do you think that ASAP's, like you've kept your brand, like you're one of the guys,
Yeah.
like how did you keep it like that?
So I started in 2017, my concert. I believe my first one was with Manifesto,
Right.
and I reached out to them.
Shout out the guys.
Yeah,
Shout out to
and
Good folk over at Manifesto.
Yeah,
and
hard
then
worker.
I reached out to them. I told them, "Hey, I'm an upcoming photographer from Toronto. I would like to take a chance to take pictures for the concerts, have the showcase my work and whatnot." And then from there, I gave them my name, and then they searched it up on some lists, apparently, some roster list, and I came on top of the roster list, and then they put me on right away.
Mm.
And I was like, wow, it's crazy. It was my first concert show. And then from there, it was Dreams Fest. Because I used to, like, go crazy with the raves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like crazy
Yeah.
yourself, or
Both
photography?
both ways, man. That's how I edit on my room, man. I
so you just like to get fucked up. Mans are trying to get fucked up. is what
yeah,
you're
I'll be
saying.
editing, jabbing my head like crazy. Go
No.
crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Dead
Drug, what's the
ass.
drug of choice for ASAP Shooter?
Oh,
Am I
man.
putting him on blast? We can edit it out.
Oh, no, man.
Oh, well, I'm putting him on blast.
you like house music?
House, lo-fi,
Yo, play some shit.
Trap.
Just get into some shit.
The trap.
Like trap.
Those are I go crazy editing it with. And then the lo-fi is just when I turn on my lights and just go to sleep.
You'd love Moo's Night Rave.
You would love Night
Moo's
Rave.
got a show called Night Rave where he just
Very
all
experimental.
the lights go off and he
We
just
make the
plays
room
house
red.
music.
Hey, so whoop.
Yes. I'm not gonna scream, but
Shout out the
Hey,
gang.
oh, yeah.
You're from Toronto, ASAP Shooter?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
I live in Scarborough at the moment,
Hmm.
and hopefully moving back near North York area.
Word up.
I moved around a lot. Yeah.
You moved around in different neighborhoods and cities.
Yeah.
It's into the early days.
From originally staying from the west and never came in the east when I was younger.
Mm.
Never went to Scarborough Town Center. I was always in the west end.
Mm.
West end is the best end. You dig?
He's a sick man. I told you, he's a real sick man.
So people tell you that you got to look, and people tell you should do music or what?
Yeah, a couple of people, but I'm not a songwriter or anything like that. But I'll try.
You'd be willing to?
Yeah, I'm a type of person to like go crazy. Like I like X is one of those guys that go crazy. Juice, Scar Lord. I want to meet that guy. He goes nuts on his videos.
He goes him. I love his
Yeah.
aesthetic.
Where's he from?
He's Portuguese or something like that. Portugal or something,
Damn.
I think. But
Talk-
like, yeah, he's crazy. He looks. His face style is like X's style with the dreadlocks and everything. Rasta. Shout out to the Rastas.
100%.
Because you grew up with a lot of Jamaican people, you
Yeah.
said. You
Yeah.
grew up with the guys, so it's
How
like,
important is the hair to you?
Oh, very important, man. If this is cut, oh man, like I'll have to grow it again,
Oh,
cause oh man.
do you have a strategy with it? Are you going somewhere with the colors, or are you keeping it like that?
No, I'm gonna. I had it when I first had it. I had it black, and then I changed it up in the summertime. I had fire orange. It was like a fire emoji color style.
yeah, I remember
Red,
that.
orange, and then I just did blonde because I'm trying to do platinum white in my dreads.
Mm.
in the winter, but winter already passed and quarantine this messed it up. You know, everything was shut down.
Quarantine
But,
fucked up your jets.
Oh, for real. Uh, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm looking like J. Cole right now.
Oh no, he looks much worse. I love J. Cole though, but no, you came in with the swank. What are you wearing, dog? I know that's a special sweater right there.
This is Inflame Studio from LA. Shout out to Box, and also shout out to his birthday yesterday. Birthday.
Shout out the guys.
Shout out.
So how'd you get that?
Just picked it up on his site and whatnot. First time I actually met Box is when Roy Woods had his Say Less tour. And
That's very legendary tour.
Yes, it was.
Mhm.
Baka came out. Box even performed. All the UTU boys out here. Shout out.
Shout out the gang.
Yes, sir.
Shout out the guys.
Shout out the guys.
Right.
Yeah, Box is a really cool guy. That's why I want to go to LA as well and work with him with his brand as well.
For sure.
Yeah,
They're doing big things over there. I have some gear at home as well, so
Yeah, but let's
Those are the guys.
take a quick intermission because I know you wanted to pop off that. So let's take a quick intermission.
RAPT Media.
Family, what are you wearing ASAP? Talk to the people. What are you wearing right now?
Yes, sir. Just 6 ski masks, man. I like
This
the
is-
horns, you know.
Hard as fuck. And I see the anti shirt. Bring me into the anti shirt.
Anti.
Is this visually what anti means? What I see right now?
Yeah, is this a visual representation?
Is this a visual representation of anti? Because let me tell you, it's exciting.
It
is, isn't it?
It's like I don't know. It's just me. It's my style. I like to have troll fun at the same time, you know.
Right. Are we gonna go viral? Is this gonna be a viral?
Very underrated. The troll fun. Very relaxing, I find.
What do you mean?
Like if you have nothing to do and you're just sitting there, just start trolling. It's instant entertainment.
Right. Oh, I love doing that. I actually have another account that I troll with, and I'm proud of it.
Well, you're a seasoned internet user. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. Absolutely. But wait, what were you just talking about when you're just sitting there trolling?
Trolling,
Remember
troll
the other
fun.
day? Remember the other day when you were talking about, you were like, we're so busy, and you're like, I just want to fucking sit and watch a movie and eat a hamburger and think of nothing else.
Just
Yeah, just like I fucking.
Absolutely. And you know what I did? I went home and I said, everybody sit on the couch. And I sat on the couch too.
Yeah.
And we just sat there and I said, so what's everybody into these days?
Oh, you had to. Right.
I did it at home. It was amazing.
Right. No, 100%. And you have to because shit is so goddamn busy, right?
No, it's weird. Life is weird.
I went way left off with that because we were talking about something totally different.
Oh, we went off left.
I went. Me.
What about him?
Well, what are you talking about? It's totally normal. But what were we talking about?
Stop asking questions that
God
have no
damn.
meaning. Number one. And number two,
Moo the God. Hi.
hi, everybody. This is Moo the God. That's Jesse the
See how
A&R.
he sits professionally? Look, with the thing, Moo's just made for that spot. See?
So are you still ASAP Shooter? Or do you have a new name? What just happened?
No, I'm still ASAP Shooter, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
In this persona?
Yes,
If
sir.
you had to name this persona, or is this ASAP Shooter?
I have a name for the persona if you want.
Oh, what it be? I want to hear it.
Orange Mysterio Jr.
No. Sounds like an Oreo. Now that's making me hungry. Actually.
You're Orange Mysterio Jr.
Hey, what can I say, man? Lil Wayne said he's from planet Mars. I'm from planet Mars. Kelly's from planet Mars. Martians.
Do you think we'll see aliens this year?
Oh, man. I don't know. But, maybe.
Because that's what the rumors are saying.
Well, because they said that.
When did he say that?
The internet.
And that's everything's real.
Come
on the
on,
internet.
man.
If it's on the internet, it's 100%.
No, but no
fact.
shit. But no shit. They did. The Pentagon did say that those UFO videos were real.
There was a lot of UFO videos that came out recently.
And but see, and this is crazy. This is how fucking crazy 2020's been.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is how crazy 2020's
Do you
been.
believe in aliens?
I do.
Did you grow up feeling like an alien as a creative genius?
No, the way I always say to troll people, I said the reason why I couldn't leave Area 51 because I broke my morph watch, so I couldn't morph back.
Morph?
Yeah.
And it comes in the form of a watch.
Yeah.
I rate it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Where would you morph? I would morph right now to somewhere that had big, juicy hamburgers and fries. Open.
In and out, bye.
Milkshakes.
Oh, that'll be Shake Shack.
What do you want to do after? Read a book?
I don't know. I think I'm just hungry right now.
Anyway, back to the alien.
Oh, the aliens. Yeah, let's talk about them. No, yeah, and this is what I was saying. 2020 has been so crazy that the Pentagon and NASA, they said that, like, NASA, whoever the fuck it is, they said, yeah.
There's now multiple space agencies, if you haven't noticed.
What is it?
It's SpaceX. SpaceX is Elon Musk's space agency. It works with NASA. They go up together.
NASA,
In fact, we covered some here in my IG. Oh, great.
and it failed.
We lost the alien.
No,
you
we
know?
lost it. This is not even.
Sorry.
ASAP Shooter's back.
Yes,
ASAP Shooter's back.
Or his lesson
I
of.
morphed back.
He morph. Did you tattoo the morph watch?
No, it's invisible.
Oh.
Oh my God.
What color
This
is
is it. He's the Oracle.
Oh my God.
I just figured it out.
Like in Neverending Story?
No, like in Matrix.
Bring me in. It was so long
I'm going to
ago.
explain the Matrix to you.
Right. No, right now.
Well, we live in the Matrix.
No. Are you talking about the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to talk about the mathematical concept of matrices?
Yes.
That's what you want me to
actually
explore.
do. Oh, fuck yeah.
A matrix
Mhm.
is basically a bunch of shit in a square.
Right.
Essentially, you create a system. Within that system, you have its own rules. The point is that if you're in the system, do you know that you're in it?
Oh, I think it has a double entendre.
Are we in a system? Is this the Matrix?
Absolutely.
What happens when you die?
Right.
Where were you before you were living?
Right. Where were you?
Did your head exist? Did your thoughts exist? Or were they created the day you were born?
Oh.
Right. And are things like destiny planned, every move, every step, or is it just everything by chance? Does it fall into
That-
the same thing?
You are now in the Matrix.
I'm going to kick that fucking thing out the window.
What is that? Does anybody hear that noise?
Yes, and see, you know what? I feel like it's one of those things too, because think of all the sheep, and I'm not putting anybody down, but it's like just blindly leading and walking towards thing. It's like, do you know you're in the Matrix? No, I'm free and this and that. No, you're in the Matrix. You're in that square. You're going.
But do you believe we're in the Matrix?
I don't really look into that.
No, doesn't mean that. But if you look into it, do you think like Matrix? How?
Like, yeah, I need more explanation.
Okay, so do you believe the story that heaven and hell and you're created and you could die and you go to heaven and stuff?
No, I thought after you die, you become an animal, no?
Are we making up our own religions? Because I rate.
No, but that's probably one of the most enlightening things I've ever heard.
Isn't that,
Get into that. What do you mean?
Isn't that when you get mummified, you get into an animal afterwards?
Well, who gets mummified? We're in North America. Like,
You know how a man's an alien when he has no idea how people are.
you know, when you get mummified and turned into
Like,
an animal.
yo, wrong century, dog.
If you are a fucking alien, right? Wait a minute. No,
I'm
let's just
you-
not skip past. Let's get into it. Where does that belief come from?
I don't know.
It came from somewhere. Let's get back.
Was it the guys on the other planet? Did they tell you this and they never told you that?
Let's
background?
get to it.
What
No,
animal
I
would you
just-
come back as if you had a choice?
Probably an eagle.
Ooh.
Yeah, just fly through mountaintops.
Now was it inspired by the song "Fly Like an Eagle" or because
Shout
you
out Seal.
Oh.
Shout out the guys.
or because you want to fly
Now,
like an eagle?
I want to fly like. You know,
But then wouldn't you pick Alcatraz?
Can I get an explanation for why you would pick the eagle?
Right, eagle.
no, because us humans.
Mm.
Dead giveaway. He goes,
Us
us humans.
Ah, shit. You know.
Wait. I mean, example, the humans.
Eh.
They always want to travel, right, and fly. So you
True.
always have to be paying.
They're always on planes.
paying and stuff, you know.
So
If
it's
you're
for
an
the
eagle,
monetary value.
No, he wants to fly for free.
fly for free and go places.
Air miles is not enough for you. You need free flights.
You know, I'm gonna have to ask now because you said free flying and it's very. So, where are you from? Your background?
I'm from the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are Filipino people cheap?
Yes and no. I don't know. I've been gone out of there for so long.
You were born in Canada, though.
No, I was born in the Philippines.
Okay.
Mm.
I came here in '99.
Nice. You're
How
an-
old were you?
Like 7-ish, 10-ish.
It's too much math for me to real. I don't know.
I'm not
Whatever.
We're
really
just
good
talking
at
about the Matrix. 3 minus 7's too much. Wait, what? You want me to talk about the mathematical equations of matrices here?
Arithmetic is
3
incredibly
minus 7.
hard.
That's much too hard.
And-
Carry on.
And secondly, like, does that you came in 1999
Yep.
and you were 7?
I'm 90. Yeah, so
Okay.
it was size 7.
From,
I'm 92 right now.
from the Philippines.
Oh yeah, from the Philippines. What kind of atmosphere was there in the Philippines?
It was very hot, man.
Okay,
Right.
he might be human.
Oh, I've already, no, he's
Mm.
not. If there's humans on Earth.
Yo, you gotta start making a point because
Say the most irrelevant shit.
No,
Sam, we need you. So I fucking hope you're watching.
no, man, it's easy. It's so easy. Watch this. So creatively, how would you approach the rest of your career?
Say it again, but that's great. See, this is why that seat's great for him.
Are you gonna become the world's craziest rooftop photographer? Is that where you're headed?
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't think so.
Where are you headed?
I want to work with artists.
Hmm.
A lot of artists. I wanna experience my first tour. I want to go on tour. That's my goal. I just want to keep pushing.
That was almost about to happen.
I don't really care like what type of artist you are. If I care. I mean, if I can't. I don't know if I swear, but if I
Yes,
You should
fine.
absolutely
okay,
swear.
if I fuck with your work and your
Right,
music, I'm gonna hold it down for real. I want to go on tour. You know.
So you want to find whose phone's that doing that? So you want to
man.
find. Sorry, my bad. So you
No,
want
it's
to.
my bad. Apparently,
No, we're golden. So
you want to go on tour? You really want to do that? I admire you for saying that because I keep trying to like ask you the money question and I get nowhere
Yo, honestly, the
every
money.
time. So I can tell that you're really into the art of experiencing things.
Yeah, like me growing up, money is not even. I'm not into that money thing. Like I'm not into anything. Like my money will be my money
right,
because money will come and it'll go, right?
right.
But
Well, I have a saying that when you get good at something, money chases you.
right,
Right, and I feel like this comes back to almost every conversation we have in this building, and real creatives, the last thing it's about is the monetary value, like recouping money because it's such a personal,
Well, I don't really like that term, real creatives, but
Right.
I'll say that I had to learn how to put like personal projects and projects that aren't like paying immediately to the side a lot over the years, so I could work on projects that did kind of pay the bills or were like a legitimate career trajectory, you know?
So real creatives, why don't you like that term?
Because everybody is creative in their own way, but a professional creative is different than a hobbyist. That's what do I make the differentiation?
No,
you know?
now I see exactly
Yeah.
where you're thinking. But for me, I think of it as like a real creative. To me, I'm talking about like the people that are so left that it's like they're like off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that person's off, but they're just like creative geniuses. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I feel like just knowing the people that I feel to be, you know, at a level where it's like they're true creatives and it's like, you know, a different kind of thing. You're just different, you know, like I feel after all the questions, it's like, did you grow up feeling different from everybody else and like excluded? Because when you're so left, like creative,
Yeah.
you're just a fucking outsider.
Yeah.
And even you just feel like it. You might not be. People would look and be like, you weren't, but it's like, no, you don't get it. You know, so do you feel like that?
Yeah.
You know, did you feel growing up like just way left as like a creative and not understood?
Yeah, I was always feeling outside, but in the same time I always wanted to be getting that attention.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I grew up.
Right. So coming from, you know, your mother and father from the Philippines.
Yeah.
So how do they support your art and your craft?
They supported it, but in the same time they didn't,
Right.
because of the danger, how dangerous it is, especially when it comes to rooftoping.
Right. So when your mom found out about that, she tripped.
Yeah, they both tripped, and then all my cousins back home tripped.
When did they find out?
When the power of social media, man.
Right.
The
They
video
look-
you post something, everybody sees.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then,
What do they think of your rooftoping now?
um,
Are they still worried?
yeah, they're always worried. It's because of what happened to me in the past,
What?
when where I actually was almost pronounced dead because I had a car accident back in 2011.
What happened?
I got hit by a van while crossing the street.
Wow.
And, yeah, I was in
Damn.
1 year in like recovery and all that stuff. Now, yeah, it actually happened on November 11, on Remembrance Day,
11/11.
11/11.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How did that shape your life view?
It changed me a lot because when I was younger, I was doing like bad things as a kid, but
Right.
after that whole thing, I'm like, you know what? This is a second life to do something different, chase something different, and then from there on, 2011, I did a couple more, 3 more years until 2014 came,
Right.
and then that's when I started. I picked up my old camera, and then I just started going, taking pictures, and I downloaded what Instagram was, and then I just started like looking into photographers, following them around or meeting them, but no one was gonna meet a new guy in the block. So I had to all explore for myself first. So like really look into the city.
What would you give for the up and coming photographers? What advice would you give them?
My advice would be just like keep pushing your work, keep posting constantly. Because when I was at the beginning, when Instagram was really popping back in the day, you know, where everybody will see your post right away and whatnot. I used
Before the algorithm.
yeah, the whole change. I would post five pictures a day, from morning till like lunchtime, till dinner time, till like I don't know, midnight.
Yeah.
And then back in the middle of the morning before you wake up. And then because the world, we all different have time changes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Time zones. Yeah.
Oh, so you really fed off that, knowing that.
yeah. So like I was really every inside I look, it'll be like, okay, which country's looking at my stuff, this and that. Toronto, New York. I had Bali. I had uh a couple of LA, and other worlds as well, like Mexico as well. So like whichever, and also like it just
Other worlds. Look, this guy's a fucking alien. Not other worlds. I mean,
You know, we all call them time zones. You just like, with different.
put that fucking mask down, get hype, and tell the people where to find ASAP Shooter. Go on. No, for real.
Where are you on social media?
Where are you on the planet? This guy's who I've never met anybody that references other planets in like the humans. He's one of those aliens on The Simpsons.
oh man.
No, you're definitely the third rock from the sun type alien.
Oh shit! You think that exists?
What is that?
What? Third rock from the sun? I'm old. How old am I? Shit.
No, it's not about
Is that
old.
a thing? Is that
Because they would communicate to the big giant head by doing this, and they look like humans, but
Do you think
not inside?
Okay, so people talk about like humanoids and like reptilia. Do you think there's reptile like fucking breeds that
I believe there's like
that look
hundreds of alien races that live on Earth already. They've been here for a while.
believe it with all your heart?
Yes, all the organs.
all my human organs also agree.
I have to stop talking about aliens because you guys might expose me for knowing a bit more than I should about.
Oh fuck! Is the government gonna come kill you?
No,
I rate it if they do.
See,
I'll
unfortunately,
gun it out. Make me grab the Glocki. I got the 17
no.
in
Listen,
the trunk.
we're okay. We're okay with the violence, but it's the mental control the government puts on you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Before you know it, just eating at Wendy's 24/7.
Getting probed by aliens.
I didn't want to say the P word, but yeah, shout out for you for bringing it up.
Probe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Five goals for 2020.
Shout
man.
out all the girls that cook good food at home.
Shout out everybody who cooks food. Men, women, children, aliens, anybody.
Shout out all the humans.
To my brother.
No, but for real though.
5 goals for 2020. We gotta
for real. Shout out everybody that showed.
Thank you, everybody.
But for the edit out, I want you to fucking pull the mask down and just be like ASAP Shooter. Check me out and just tell the people where to find you. But put that motherfucking.
Why don't we do it right after? I need at least 3 goals that you want to do in 2020. Go.
Yeah, like the first one you already heard it. I want to go on tour with an artist. I want to experience it. I want to do I can't believe I haven't done it yet. I was supposed to do it this year, my birthday, the one that passed in April. Couldn't do it because it was COVID, right?
Right.
I actually wanted to do my first gallery.
Oh,
gallery showing.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Yeah. And we are going to make that happen.
Yeah.
We will 100% assist you, brother.
Goal. Oh, yeah. We'll make that happen.
And then my third, basically probably learn like really how to do videos. Like really how to do it.
You really want?
Because everybody keeps asking me, yo, do you shoot music video or videos? I'm like, no, I don't. Like I have a kid that I take around with and whatnot. And yeah, he's good at it. But like, yeah, hopefully I'll learn at it.
I can't wait to see, what you do in the video format. I'm excited because I know you're going to pursue it. And thank you for coming. Probably one of the most entertaining interviews we've had here thus far.
ASAP Shooter to go. Make sure you go blow up ASAP Shooter's IG right now. Book him.
ASVPSHOOTER. This is Moo the God. That's Jesse the A&R.
ASAP Shooter.
That's some alien here. We'll find out his
Tell
real
the
name.
man them where to find you and put the mask on. Where can the man them?
Yeah, you can find me in area 11. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? ASAP Shooter. You already know the vibes. Everything.
See, the voice changed too when you put that thing down.
Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, everything Snap.
At what?
ASAP Shooter.
Run it again. Say the man them. Get a little more.
ASVP. The V is an upside down A. Don't forget it. Eating.
Jeez. And on that note, we out RAPT Media, ASAP Shooter, Mood of God. Shout out the whole team.
Shout out the
Yo,
guys
shout
all
out the
across
guys.
the
It's
world.
not a gag. Rap merch for sale now.
Thank you, ASAP Shooter.
Thank you guys.
Peace, man.
Shout out.